That's my heart. Dying. Won't you dance along with us? This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Well, I gotta believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 1st down, Purdy to throw. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. From the gun is Purdy. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. McPherson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Now Purdy. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Well, I gotta believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback in this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He finds Dotson left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. This one's caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Another snap from the 8 here in 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy. Loud and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Goblet on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming. back it goes. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Fielded at the 11. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. Jukes away from one. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running left. This is Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
At the 12-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the Niners' 11-yard line.
180.
They're on here with Will Shipley. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason.
18!
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Purdy on the play action. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Third down here, lead 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to the link right after this. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Eagles are ready to set up shop on offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Go Silver, ready? Hey! Delta!
On third down, it's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's tackled for no gain. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They send a tight end in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He's quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side, secured by Ayuk. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. Purdy will sneak it. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll start this one out with Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Barkley. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
7 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Play action, Hurts has it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 3-yard line.
Hurts yet again. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. One of the tight ends motions right. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air on second. Purdy hits him on the in route. When he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First carry here for Jordan James. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning. It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
McPherson's kick is good. And that lowers the
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught by the open man. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
The play fake now Hurts to throw. He rolls to his right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. They go play fake with Hurts. Headed out right. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles foot racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they bonked on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow the lead now to 22 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down throw by Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49ers.
First down, 30 to throw. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Tries powering through, the ball's loose. And the Eagles can do it! And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. They run it with Saquon. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Eagles first down.
Set.
First and 10.
No play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 35, 49ers 6. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Running back sent in motion left. Looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So, and I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our 2nd half gets underway. Hardman with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
3rd quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Open space inside the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
49ers 6. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Purdy on first down. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Free inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but they never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. Ayuk on the receiving end yet again. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 14.
Running is Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Play action. Hurts has it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just a yard left to go on second down.
At their 49-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The gift to Shipley running left. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead.
49-6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shipley on the give, headed left. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And He is down to the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. So that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49er first down.
Purdy looking to throw. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's not called at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Now again, McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He brings it in. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Gonna keep this one and go. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance.
A 20-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff now to Shipley. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it! Has a layup for it, but touchdown! The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Eagles 63, 49ers 9. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. They'll pick things up from the 35. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down throw by Purdy. Ayuk on the receiving end yet again. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees his defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Purdy has it knocked out. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Recovered by the offense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. A run with McCaffrey. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. It's set. First down, San Francisco.
Going to run again with McCaffrey. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point.
49ers 16.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson set to kick off.
Hardman with a return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. The Eagles and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Great, set. Anyway.
Play action, Hurts has it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
6 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, here's Shipley. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Great, great.
A play fake now hurts to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He rolls to his right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, left side to Johnson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play fake with Hurts. Complete. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They give left side to James. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. There's a give inside to James. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. On now comes their punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fielded at his own 48. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here.
Here we go, shot, go.
Here's the backup, first throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Trying the left side with Johnson. It's inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Okay, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. Now you put yourself in great position to score.
Rig alert, rig alert. Liking 18.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown.